And I'm telling you folks, right there, how white folks got so rich. The untold story of American white supremacy. I mean, I just read right there, how white folks got so rich. The untold story of American white supremacy. I mean, I just read about the Indian land grab, and I'm like, oh my gosh, man, good Lord. No wonder we don't want to teach the truth. No wonder we don't want to teach the truth. Because that means we've got to look people in the face and say, our forefathers were the worst people in the history of mankind. That means we've got to look people in the face and say, our forefathers were the worst people in the history of mankind. The things that they did, that manifest destiny, that kind of mentality has been atrocious. What we have done to the African Americans. The estimated number of wealth that came from slavery, from free labor, and that's what it was. Of wealth that came from slavery, from free labor, and that's what it was. And they estimate that the amount of money that came from slavery was around $24 trillion. Amount of money that came from slavery was around $24 trillion. You can't even grasp that much money. The average person has a hard time grasping what $1 billion is. $1 trillion. Holy shit. And a lot of people don't want to admit the truth, because a lot of people also are scared that what happens if we actually do have to maybe pay reparations. Understand that are scared that what happens if we actually do have to maybe pay reparations.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala, all praises and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and the bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel coming out of our Bible, man. And hey, the Bible said the devil was going to expose himself. The devil was going to tell on himself. Right, and that's the times we're in right now, right? Esau, Edom is being exposed. The man of sin is being revealed, and his society is being brought to naught, because the house is fully divided. If he's telling on himself, right? The white boy pointing the finger at who? Other white men and their forefathers, their ancestors, right? And they're talking about reparations now. The Lord talking about restoration for the children of Israel. Now, no reparations. We fuck a reparation. We're looking for restoration. We're looking to be redeemed. We're looking to be delivered in the times of SHTF, because that's what's coming, right? America's about to be surrounded by enemies. The currency's going to collapse. The food's going to run dry. And at the same time, the Lord's going to bring more plagues on this place. More plagues on this place, right? It's not looking too good for Babylon the Great. Read the book of 2 Thessalonians 2, and let's start at 7. It says, for the mysteries of iniquity doth already work. Only he who letteth will let until he be taken out the way. Yeah, Esau, Edom. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So the Lord said, Esau, this is you. You do your thing. Punish these people. Right? Do whatever you want to them. Right? Because there was no limit to his treachery. There was no limit to his wickedness, to his... He done raped a man in front of his whole family. Right? He done fucked the man in his ass in front of his whole family. Raped him in front of... with buck breaking, right? He done raped a bunch of black women and impregnated them. Now that he got the children of the plantation, these tares walking around. And to this day, they still doing the same thing. But now it's the bitches, the black women is allowing it. The Latino women is allowing it. Plus, our women always been some sellout motherfuckers since the Garden of Eden. Right? She's always been with Satan. But it says, for the mysteries of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until what he be taken out of the way. Until he be taken out of the way. And this devil needs to be taken out of the way, so what? So the children of Israel could be restored. That's saying, they talking about reparations, man. Fuck reparations. Right? Giving us Federal Reserve notes so we could spend in your white businesses, right? Giving us white dollars, Edomite dollars, so we could spend in Edomite establishments. To go right back to Edomite bankers. That is not the solution. That is not the solution. Right? It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed. And we're seeing the wicked be revealed because the wicked is pointing out who the wicked is. You got Edomites telling on other Edomites. Right? They also feeling that they're the Romans. Right? They know who they are in their hearts, in their minds. And the spirit of guilt is starting to take over their thoughts to the point where they're depressed. You got one Edomite being haunted by ex-slaves, memories of slaves in a nursing home. You got Edomites having visions of going to heaven and not being allowed to go in. Right? You got visions of Edomites seeing so-called Negroes in rulership. So it's not looking good for Esau, Edom. Not at all. It says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, with this word, the gospel, through the prophets. I spake by the mouth of my prophets. That's how the Lord is speaking, through the prophets. Right? It says, consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, when he sent his son back with him chariots to intervene while the missiles are rocking America, are rocking Israel, rocking Russia, rocking China. Right? All these nations gonna get rocked, but the only nation that's gonna be destroyed off the face of the earth is where? America. Spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt, Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great. I'm gonna read the book of Psalm 64, verse 8. It says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, right? The white boy, that's why he said, no wonder we don't want to teach history. This is history. Because we would have to admit that we're the worst fucking people on the face of the earth. Yeah, you so-called white people. You so-called white people. And in your hearts, you know that shit. You're going to have to fucking pay. You're going to have to pay, right? It says, so they shall make... Look at the white boy movies, right? The white boy movies always show somebody doing wrong, and at the end, what? Vengeance coming, recompense coming, right? So he already know that the bad guy loses. So they shall know, so shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Yeah, people about to cut off Esau, Edom. Because this is the man of sin, right? Revelation 13:9 says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. There's no way around this, right? Spiritual prophecy is in the book of in the early chapters of the Bible. It tells you when the Lord returns, if a man stealeth a man and that man be found in that man's hand, right? There's a judgment for that, right? So here we are in the book of Revelation 13:9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of who the saints, who are as those saints, the Israelites. Right? We're waiting for vengeance. We're waiting for recompense. We're not waiting for reparations. We're waiting to be restored. Jeremiah 30:16 says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. There's no way around this, Esau, Edom. Like we said, we don't want no fucking Federal Reserve notes. We want to see you chained up. We want to see you in shackles, right? Packed up like sardines on a ship, And I might be looking down and pissing on you motherfuckers, right? We're gonna treat y'all the same way y'all treated us. We're gonna make you walk the plank, right? Like the pirates used to do. Have you walk that board so them sharks could. We're gonna set a new pattern for the sharks and the beast of the oceans. Just like you did for us. You threw so many niggas over the boat that it changed the migration of the animals in the sea. So we're gonna do the same thing to you. What else? You're gonna be bought, you're gonna be sold, families gonna be divided, right? Or what else? We're gonna breed some of you just gonna be built for breeding. A lot of you gonna be built for cotton work, field work, right? Somebody gonna be building the streets of gold. And that's a dangerous work. Hot metals, right? There's gonna be all type of things going on. And like when we were building your kingdom, it was a lot of people dying to build your kingdom. So that's how it's going to be when you're building up the kingdom of heaven, right? It's going to be a lot of motherfuckers losing their lives on the job. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey, for I will restore health unto thee, right? Because fuck reparations, we're looking for restorations. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh, because they call thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Right? No man seeketh after. Because, our business is with who? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The Lord's looking for the elect, right? The elect of Yasharallah. 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. That's what's about to happen, man. Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. No, just a few of the heathens, man. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. And they feel the spirit of revenge coming, man. They feel the spirit of revenge coming. They feel the spirit of the Lord is no longer with them. They're losing their society, and it's payback time.